Can you hear me, Bev?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so we're waiting on, let me see if I can find the waiting room. I don't know if I can find the waiting room. This is Zoom to let the people in.
Oh, yeah, people waiting.
Yeah, I have people in the waiting room. I'm trying to figure out. Hello, everyone. Can you hear my voice?
Well, hello, darling.
Hello there.
I
Hey,
made
Miss
it.
Rose.
You made it. You made it. You
Oh
made it.
no, my sidekick is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Thank
How
you,
are you,
Miss.
Miss Rose?
Oh,
Let
you
me see
don't
if,
want to
let me
know.
see if I can turn you all up. So come on in. Come on in. Hopefully everybody can hear us. Let me see if I admitted everyone. Admit everyone, admit all,
Oh,
make sure
Lord have
everyone is.
mercy. Give me a second again. Ooh, I have to.
Come on in, everyone, come on in. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started. Today
Oh
we're gonna
Lord.
be talking about telling it like it is. We're gonna just tell it
Okay.
like it is today. Let me see.
Copy. Jesus, my nerves. Lecia. I gotta send. Okay, let this person in. No, I
All
forgot
right,
to
what
send her. Oh Lordy.
once I see them, I'll let them
Mhm.
in. I'll let them
Okay,
in
honey.
once I see them.
Do I look good like this or should I turn it the other way around?
You
Let
look
me
good,
see.
Miss Rose.
No,
No, don't turn it that
you
way.
did it
You look
wrong way
good
now.
the way
Yeah.
you were.
Because
All
last
right.
week when it came out, it I was like cut down a little bit.
Okay, I usually try to keep my camera this way, you know.
Okay.
Because we're broadcasting live on YouTube, so I usually try to do it the not the portrait way, but the horizontal way.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll look okay on YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
So so come on in, everyone. Come on in.
So
Come on in.
I have my comical monologue,
Okay.
and then do you edit before you
Nope,
take
it
it
goes,
straight?
it's live, honey. Real talk. Remember,
Okay.
this is real talk. This is no editing, it's real
I
talk.
understand. I understand.
So it's no fluff. Okay. What we say here, somebody else is listening to it right now live. So we're gonna get started. It's 6:34. We're not gonna hold anyone. We'll just wait till everyone come in. I'll see who is there and I can easily let them in. But today our show is gonna be for senior living. No filter, no script, just honest, real talk today. We're just gonna be just telling it like it is today. So I know Miss Rosemary is gonna keep you guys entertained and stuff like that. But hi, everyone. I'm Viv. I'm one of your hosts. for senior living in Central Florida. No filter, no script, just honest, real talk. So today we are going to be talking about a lot of things. This episode is going to be about senior living in Central Florida, and we're just going to say out loud what some seniors want to say, but yet they can't say it. So we're just going to continue. We're going to get into maybe talk about a little bit of housing, headache, health, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of hiccup, financing. We're just going to just throw it all in there and just be talking about just some stuff that seniors are going through. Some senior might says enough is enough, but still what? We still have to go on. So this show is all about keeping it real, because life isn't that simple. Okay, it doesn't come with a script, it doesn't come with a manual, and neither do we. So grab whatever your favorite drinks is and just sit on in and laugh till your belly busts. Today we're going to have some fun, because you know what, we're just going to be speaking the truth and telling the truth. So whosoever is coming in, come on in. We'll let you in as you come in, but we're going to jump right in. I'm Viv, and I have my friend up in the corner there, Beverly Martin. She's always my sidekick. She come in and she supports me and asks all kind of question. And Rona Lee's on her trip, so we're going to miss her this time. But then we have Pastor Rosemary as Miss Rosemary here. So Miss Rosemary is gonna let you laugh till your belly bust.
Oh my gosh. And if I can do a plug while we at it, I'm on the CRRFM.com network Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with a program called Say What?
Yes.
And I tend to get a little over the edge once in a while with some holy humor.
So once we're finished with this show, share the link with us. So what I'm going to do is plug that link into the live on YouTube, so it'll be at the bottom so people can click on it and maybe come in and listen to what you have to say, and just have some fun, just like you said. So I'll plug that link in. Any link that we're talking about, eventually once the show is finished, we'll plug the link in. So if it's about resources, any resources, so people can actually get to it. Okay. And then I see there's a Psalms 23. Who's Psalms 23? Maybe you can put your name in the chat. Psalms 23. Yes, that's a powerful song. 91 and 23, two of my favorite songs. All right, Miss Rosemary, that first no one talk. So at the end, whosoever is on, we're gonna have them introduce themselves and see who's that.
Cedric Thomas.
Oh, hi Cedric. Welcome in, man. Chawagwan, man. Everybody will send me all kinds of stuff all the time. Welcome in.
Thank you.
Come on, unmute your camera. Let me see your face, boss.
No, I don't have a haircut.
We're not looking at haircuts. We just want to see your face. That's why
this is no filter, no script.
There's no
tell
filter.
It like it is. So
exactly.
It's not all about that. We don't have to look good. That's what makes the show so much fun.
Well, okay, 1 second. Okay,
there you go. Yeah.
Look. Oh my
you got a dandruff problem there, man.
Talk about he doesn't have his haircut.
Some you are.
Okay.
I love it. Look, Beverly's dying with laugh. But this is what it's all about.
He's a handsome dude.
Look at you.
You just made my day, Eddie. Come on. Come back up. Come on up. Let's see.
Man, we love it.
Let's see you.
This is a live show.
Love it. Let me see if anyone else is there.
Come on, Eddie. Show your face. We need your face.
Yes. We're man. We like
in the blank so we can have a nice recorded show, man. Come on.
Come on.
Are you ready?
Come on in. Be part of the chat, man. Be part of the chat. We're just gonna have fun and just lay back, and this show is no filter, no script, so we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk about
see you again though. We don't see you.
Okay.
All right, Miss Rosemary. So you got the floor.
You ready for me?
There you are now. Yeah, man.
No, stay right there, my friend. Stay right there.
Yeah, man. You look good, man. I like that Adidas shirt on you.
You ready for me now?
Yeah, man. So let's put some laughing on it.
Well, you know how people keep telling me that I'm having a memory loss. Well, if I can't remember it, how is it becomes a problem? And more so, how is it becomes somebody else's problem? That's like saying I lost a bill already paid. Good, let it stay lost, they say. You need to do brain exercise to stay sharp. Listen, at my age, the only thing I'm sharpening is my tongue, and even that gets dull by noon. Just this morning, I walked into the kitchen, stood there like a philosopher, pondering the deep mysteries of life. Why am I in this room? Who sent me here? The most importantly, is there any cake? Sweet things always get me moving. People panicked on my behalf. Oh no, you're forgetting things. Sweetheart, I've been trying to forget things for decades. Names, drama, bills, ex boyfriends, even ex husbands. I call this selective wisdom. They say
Yeah,
memory
yeah.
loss is a sign of aging. Nonsense. My memory is perfectly fine. I remember everything that matters, where the snacks are, who annoys
That's
me,
right,
and
girl.
exactly what time Wheel of Fortune starts. And yes, sometimes I tell the same story twice or three times. Oh,
Over and over.
I said to myself, what was I saying anyway? Oh yes, who cares? At this age, if I repeat myself, just know that the story gets better every time because that's how we get to sharpen it up. Well, consistency is a good young person's problem. Us seniors, we operate on divine improvisions. So if you see me wandering around the house, just let me roam. I'm not lost. I'm sightseeing. And if you catch me standing in the driveway of in my slippers, looking like I'm waiting on a taxi, don't worry. I'm simply enjoying the breeze while I try to remember whether I walk outside for fresh air. So don't worry about it. Or am I trying to escape from you? Something I go on about the place I don't want to remember. But at the end of the day, I've reached a place where memory loss isn't a crisis. It's freedom. I don't remember what embarrassed me. I don't remember who upset me. And if I forget your birthday, just assume I did it on purpose. Life is simple now. If I can remember what I came in the room for, then great. If not, who cares? I'll do something else. Because at this stage of my life, the only thing I refuse to forget is what I've learned the right to not remember a thing. What can I tell you? This is exactly where I'm at. I don't even want to remember my age. I don't even want to remember what time of the day it is, just as long as they feed me. And that's my monologue on memory loss.
Amen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, all right. So while we're on it about memory loss, I know Rona Lee is not here to, so we can dig into it. It's funny how we cannot seem to remember things at time. We cannot seem to remember. You know what? Talk about memory loss. I will put something down and I will hide it so nobody else can find it, and I can't find it after that. Have you
I
ever
tell you,
gone through that?
I tell you, yes, man, I put it up so safely. My husband put away
Exactly.
some padlocks and he could not find it for the life of him. And when he found it in his toolbox, he said, that's the place it should have been in the first place.
First place.
I tell you. So tell me,
And
anybody else have this issue of memory loss?
Oh,
I'm going to step
yes.
away from the camera
Yes.
for 2 seconds. Tell me about it.
Sometimes, you want to say a word. You can't remember the word until the conversation is over. Then you remember the word.
so true. That is so true. Memory loss is a
You
heck of a
have to
thing. And then
substitute.
and then
You have
sometimes
to
you keep telling somebody something and you tell it to them 3 and 4 times, and they said, and you
Yeah,
know what?
you tell
Sometimes
me
I don't
that
want to tell them.
story
You already
yesterday.
me and you were like Beverly, where I said,
Yes.
Beverly, you already told me that already, right? But I tell it 4 times, and then you don't even remember that you told it 4 times. It's almost like it's something that just brand new,
Okay.
starting all over
Yeah.
again, that you just telling. But as you get older, it is something else. Something else to get old. But you know what? All of us are doing it, and we're doing it together. I heard the phrase that said one time, when you're young, somebody said, "Don't worry, you and I are gonna collect Social Security at the same time." So
I'm telling you. I'll promote this book called, what does it
Senior
say?
moment
senior
reset.
moment, a reset.
Wow, that's a good one.
I'll
Yes.
admit it. My body tries to stage a full blown rebellion. One
Mm.
morning I woke up and everything hurt. My back, my knees, my shoulder, even my fingers, and I hadn't done anything but sleep. I half joked that my joints must have held a secret meeting in the night and voted unanimously against me. Then came the diagnosis nobody wants to hear. You're just getting older. Well, that may be true on paper, but my spirit didn't sign that agreement. I decided right then aging might be inevitable, but decline is optional. You see,
Yes.
the real
Yeah.
battle wasn't in my body, it was in my mind. I had to stop thinking of myself as falling apart and start believing that I was coming together finally. That shift changed everything, When I stopped rehearsing my pain and started renewing my thoughts, I discovered something powerful. A senior moment is only in your mind, and your mind can be transformed.
Yeah.
Your mind is a mirror.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
right. It's all in our
Mind is
mind.
powerful.
Mind reset.
Yes. Mind
Yes.
reset. Yes. For sure. For sure. Mind.
Because Paul says in Romans 12:2 says, be transformed by the renewing
Renewal
of
of
your
your
Of your
mind.
mind. Yes.
That's not
Amen.
just a Sunday school verse,
Right. Right.
It's a survival guide for the aging
Yes.
soul. Because when your thoughts shift, your posture changes, your peace deepens, and even your pain start losing power.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
So, Miss Rosemary, let's talk about a little bit about some of the resources for seniors
Yes, ma'am.
that we have out there. For
Okay.
like people like we're talking about memory loss and things like that. What are some of the resources, reasonable resources that senior has, that they have out there that senior can take advantage of?
Well, right now, what we have going on here, let me just, okay. In, I would say Central Florida,
Mm-hmm.
not, I am typing here. In Central Florida, we have several free, and this is the thing that I like about the some of these research. They will pay you to go
Mm-hmm.
for the research. They have free memory screening going on. If you have a
Yeah.
concern about memory loss, that you can go to the Charter Research in Orlando. We can put that on later. And then there's a free CME opportunity for clinical options. And this is to do a cognitive compass proactive pathway to assessing brain health. So that's available. And then the Orlando Alzheimer's Disease and Dementia Clinical, they have a research study going on. And if you are someone that is having an issue with memory loss, then they can go in there. And then there's a new gummy that is coming out. Hope for
Gummy,
Dementia. Yes,
gummy bear,
gummy.
as in the
Yes,
gummy chewables.
gummy troubles, honey. It
Oh,
easier days and calmer nights. And
oh
what that
my.
is, it will calm the agitation when you just know why you're angry, you know why you're miserable, but something going on. You're agitated. So therefore, it does that. It relieves pain, reduces sundowning. Sundowning is a real pain, and it decreases aggression and it improves sleep. So this gummy is coming to us very soon. As a matter of fact, let's see. Respite gummies do not require prescription. They're all natural and include free nurse support. It can be shipped wherever you purchase it from. And it is great. And if you don't have that gummy, you could always take magnesium. Magnesium carries the same effect. If you chew a magnesium gummy in the evening, it will calm your nerves. You can even take it in the morning too if you're home and you wake up and you just, Lord have mercy, another day again. You can chew or take a magnesium pill, and those you can get on Amazon.
So with the free screen with that gummy, I think that sounds like people gonna turn in a drug addict, eh?
It is natural. It's juices that they combine with gelatin and make it into juju. Remember juju when you were growing up?
Yep, I remember Juju.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is like a juju.
Okay. All
It's
right.
like a juju. So that's available. That's you can get that gummy and it helps with agitation and release some pain, because you know what, when you have a little pain, it make you very agitated, it make you
Yeah.
very snappy and not very nice to live with. I
And as
thought
we
after
get
my
older, yeah,
Ye-
we tend to get so much pain,
yes, and if we focus on the pain, then we become real pain in the
Okay. So
yes.
you talk about free screening. Beverly and I, we sign up for like a bunch of different services where we do go out and they send us messages and we're able to they screen us and then they'll pay us to be screened, just like you said. And a lot
Right.
of them will pay for your entire screening. And some of them are located, because I've gone to some in Claremont right here, but they're all over Orlando and Central Florida, and
Yes.
they pay you quite a good money just to use you to screen and see and test
Right.
you.
Right. Because
Research.
what happens is they have to perfect it before the FDA approves
Yeah.
it. And if you have a certain side effects that is wrong, they stop you, and you're being
Mhm.
seen by a physician or some kind of clinician is there to monitor you. So you're not going to be harmed.
Right. Because there was, when I went into an office here in Claremont, two offices in Claremont. I went one was at right nearby in front of Bella Colina, not Bella Colina, but the Colina shopping center there, and then another one was right off of right down there off of 50. They were close by, and I was able. One paid me, I think, $50, and I think another one paid me $125 or something like that, just to screen me to see, and you
Your
keep
memory.
calling me. So, for testing, just like you say, there's a lot of money that you can make from that test. And I remember when I was doing it, I kind of slowed down now because since I'm the president, it keeps me busy. But I was making about $1,000 a month just getting screened.
Yeah,
So
I got screened at that same one too. The
yeah,
one by you can turn on that
right,
subdivision entrance.
right,
Yes, and
yeah, I
then
got
just take a
okay.
left in there.
Yep,
Yeah,
I got screened by
I
that one, and there was
still
a
have
lot
a
of people that was in there.
I still have a $50
Yep,
um,
they pay you.
card, a $50 card in my purse.
Yep, they pay you.
They
They
didn't
pay you.
use me
Before you
because
walk out,
I didn't.
they give you a gift card before you
Yeah,
walk out if you let them
I
screen you. So,
I didn't have enough memory loss. Yeah,
yeah, I think that's what they were
yeah,
saying with me
mhm,
too. Not enough memory loss. So
yes, yeah.
but they keep calling me and asking if I want to come back and retest it.
Mm.
So Miss Rosemary hit on something there about free screening, and then not just for the memory loss, but there's a lot of free screening for seniors for a lot of things, because
Yes,
you're
yes.
testing the market and the medication or whatever it is that's coming out and stuff like that. But I'm one of those. I don't like taking medicine. When I take medicine, it makes
Yeah.
me feel like, it makes me feel like I'm going to choke.
Mm.
So I don't really take medicine. So yeah, there's a lot of help out there for senior.
And
Yeah, Miss Rose. So go ahead, Bev.
I saw them advertising in our free paper that we get here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you get that paper too, newspaper.
Yeah. Which one? I
They
get the Claremont
advertise
Sun.
in there. They talk about so many things that they are working on, and they are soliciting for people to come in and get screened
Right.
to
Yeah.
see if they qualify for those studies.
So Miss Rosemary, I see one of the biggest thing here for me, being a realtor in Central Florida, is senior living, where senior can find reasonable place. I've been looking for a reasonable place for one of my relatives, whether it's an apartment or something like that. I notice everything it's so expensive. So what are some, do we have any resource or anything like where senior can, maybe it's a wife and a husband or something like that, can go live in an apartment, but yet it won't be as expensive as the regular apartment that the regular apartment costs?
Yeah, I
Okay.
also have a friend too who is looking for something like that. So if Miss Rose can help out with
Okay.
that
Well,
would help.
Elder Fair of Florida, this is the main state agency that coordinates a wide range of services for older adults in Florida. And their number is 1-800-963-5337 for information and referrals to other services. And the services include nutrition programs, home and community-based services, elder abuse prevention, housing assistant, long-term care assistant, assessment, etc. So that is the Elder Affairs of Florida. Elder Affairs Florida, 1-800-963-5337. And then they have the energy emergency that can help. Central Florida seniors eligible for home energy assistant. And this is for seniors age 60 plus and may be eligible for up to $5,000 in assistance with home in energy bill.
Home and
Okay.
energy bill.
And
Okay.
this is called Senior Resource Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is the local area for the Agency on Aging and Disability Resource Center for the Central Florida area, working with Senior Resource Alliance. And they connect seniors with housing help, utilities assistance, food nutrition program, caregiving support, and more. Since we're
housing
in
what?
You
say housing what?
Housing and utilities and let's see here. But since we're located in Clermont, this region likely covers us under the Orlando area service. So when we call, we're to ask for information and referral. They can help you to figure out what local programs you qualify for based on your need, income, age, and what you need to do to apply.
And you say that's Central Florida. Miss Rosemary, you're muted. Yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. So you say that's Central Florida, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then in Alliance for Aging in Miami, South Florida region, the Alliance for Aging, they answer questions on aging. And though focused on the Miami, South Florida region, they still illustrate how AAAs across Florida assist with many needs like meals. And that is called the Alliance for Aging Answers on Aging, okay? Alliance for Aging, okay? And they are, even if you're not in the region, the types of services they provide are reflective of what we should look for in our local Alliance for Aging. So, what to ask? How are we to use these resources?
Hold on, Beverly has a question for you, Miss Rose.
What's the number for Alliance for the Aging?
I don't have it yet. It is gonna be, I will get there. All right, eligibility, no many services require age 60 plus is normally what they would like. Income limits, and they ask for functional needs for home care programs. They need assessment. Ask if there's an assessment for an in-home service like home care, personal care, homemaker services. And to see if you're qualified, you're to type in the type of help that you need. Meals, senior centers delivered meals, or transportation to doctor visits and errands. Most insurance policies nowadays do insurance, they do cover transportation within a certain, like 5 or 10, 15 miles radius. They will give you free transportation. They have home modification like ramps, safety rails for the house to help you put in one. They offer legal assistance for wills, power of attorney, and elder rights. The insurance like Medicare counseling, you can call SHINE program under the Department of Elder Affairs. Jobs and volunteer opportunities if you're interested. So start with the helpline. If you don't know which local office to contact, then call the statewide number, and that's 1-800-963-5337, and ask for the county that you ask them to hook you up with what's happening in your county. And if you have have your information ready when you call, have on hand your age, county, what you need is you can put in no memory loss at this moment. Right. Whether you need home help or meals, and income information if required, and your current living situation, that will help them to guide you faster. Okay. So if we okay, so I'll stop there. You can talk, and then we'll talk about the different kind of care that we
Okay,
have
so
available for elderly.
I'm going to give a joke, even though it's not necessarily mean it's a joke. I remember when
Mhm.
I was young and I was in New Jersey, and I would think I was in middle school or something like that in New Jersey or wherever I was. I remember that seniors used to they used to buy a lot of um cat food. And I remember this kids, because kids are just they're just that type of person where they pick on you for the least thing. And I remember there was kids there talking about they would go in the line and they pay for their gum, their pack of gum or something like that. And they would talk about, look at that old lady, or look at that old man, they're buying all this food that they feed off the cat food or whatever it is, because they couldn't afford to buy regular food, even though it's not funny, or anything like that. But there was always people that, saying that people were eating, because they could not afford to buy food. They were buying the cat food and splitting the cat food between them and their cat. I don't know if it's something that's true,
Yes,
because
it is true. It is
it's
true. It is
true.
cheaper to buy cat food for the products that they use, like tuna fish and stuff, are
Uh-huh.
byproducts. It has the flavor, but it doesn't have the nutritionist value
Mm.
in it. And there are a lot of fillers in there, which makes it cheaper. Okay, whether it's I hate to say, they used to make some bread with sawdust
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
as fillers, yes. And elderly, they do go after the cheap stuff that were for animals, and they were eating it. It is true.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt was even telling me, a certain company, I won't name a certain company, that and they put plastic in their bread. And the bread is
Yes.
hard to chew, and I know the bread is hard to chew because I used to eat there, but I don't eat there anymore. From I hear that they're putting plastic in the bread, because the bread does taste like plastic is in it, and just for the life of it, the shelf life of it. But it's a shame just to think, even right now with what going on with the government shutdown, and the people are not getting the food snap that they're supposed to get in order to purchase their food and stuff like that. I know it makes it really difficult for a lot of people to eat. With me, I eat mostly vegetables. So, Bert will laugh at me all the time about, he can't eat like that. I'm sure your husband probably say the same thing if you cook vegetable, you know,
Yes.
but um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Okay.
tend to go to eat more of the vegetable and stuff like that. He cooked chicken today, but with me, he say, you don't want any? No, I don't want any chicken. I don't like to go on diet, so therefore I try not to eat stuff that I have to worry about putting myself on a diet,
Okay.
but
So let's move to the next service. Home
yeah.
health care services. It is an area that is not talked about too often. If you're living at home and you find yourself that you need care,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd like to ask your doctor for a referral for someone that will come in that will help you with the chores, if you want to retire and be at home, if you want to be home, there's a program they call palliative care. It's a program that is not um it's not for the healthy, it's the medium person before they go to hospice. And even in hospice, they have programs there that will help you to, if you have certain um, diagnosis, like, I don't want to think of them right now, but they can assess you and see if you're eligible for this care. Even though sometimes for hospice, they want to know that you'll be passing away in 6 months. But
Mm-hmm.
some people recover in that
Yeah.
6 months,
Yeah.
and then they discharge them from the program.
Right. Because with me, I always thought hospice was your final thing. And
No.
then there's people that tells me, oh yeah, I went in there, and after I got better, I came out. So now,
Yes.
you don't feel as bad to say, well, you're going to
Right.
hospice. Well, you're on your last leg. That don't mean that you're not going to come back out. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. So, aging, I used to think that aging meant slowing down, sitting out while life went on. But now I know it's not an expiration date, it's an elevation date. It's a time to rise in wisdom, not to retreat in worry. My hair might be getting gray, but my purpose is still golden. My steps might be slower, but they're more intentional. And my voice may be a little softer now, but it carries the sound of experience. You have to find good in your aging, okay? When I stopped saying I'm getting old and started saying I'm growing seasoned, I found myself smiling again. Words have power, and what we tell ourselves shapes how we show up and show out in the world. So when the pain comes knocking, pain still will visit us sometimes, especially in your knees, my shoulders, or even my pride. But I've learned not to set a place for it at the table. It can knock, but it can't move in. Faith, on the other hand, has a permanent room key. Fear whispers, but faith sings louder. And that song has become my daily anthem. This is not the end, this is the awakening. So, aging is mind over matter. Therefore, we put our faith to believe that we are not getting old, we are getting seasoned. Because it's amazing how quickly our body will respond when our mind decides to live again. Energy follows expectations. Hope fuel healing. Joy strengthens the bones better than calcium ever could. I used to wait for my body to feel better before I changing my outlook, but now I change my outlook first and somehow my body follows. It's not magic. It's just in my head. It's in my mind. So if I have an attitude about my aging, that life isn't about wrinkles or prescriptions. It's about perceptive. It's about perspective. I'm not losing my youth. I'm gaining wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm not declining. I'm refining. I'm not fading away. I'm finally glowing from within. So no, I don't let senior moments define me. I'll just call them sacred pauses. Remember to
Right.
laugh, breathe, and thank God I'm still here because truly a senior moment is only in our mind. It's in mine. I'm still just getting started. I didn't see this last year. This year, I know a little bit better. So, therefore, my reflection thought is what story have I been telling myself about aging? If it's not one of loss or limitation, then flip the script. Tell yourself the truth. You are not running out of time, you are walking into your purpose.
Yeah, I like that. And the thing is, I keep myself busy, and then I seems like I don't get enough sleep. There's times that I go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I guess as you get older, you don't need as much sleep. So and you still function, so I like that.
Mindset. It's
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
when I tell myself in the morning, oh my God, I'm in so much pain.
Yeah.
And I end up harboring, entertaining, and then the pain take residence in my head. But the moment I give it eviction notice,
Yes.
we walk around here like an energized battery.
Right. That's right.
And for some reason, I don't remember. And another thing too, if we go in the shower and take a hot shower, it loosens up them tight muscles. This morning I was giving God thanks for a hot shower because there's so many right now in Jamaica because of the hurricane.
Yeah.
Don't even have clean water.
I know that, right? So we got to give God thanks,
We have to
right?
give God thanks.
Everyone keep asking, how's my family? My family is doing good. Of course they don't have much, because most of the stuff is blown away or stuff like that. But what we have to do is give God thanks that there's no life lost. We have to think that, and keep moving on. Right now, I'm in the process of collecting things. A few people from my office has reached out. They're going to be giving some donations and stuff like that. So it's going to be good. We have somebody that at my sister's house. She's going to take it down to my family. So to make sure that they specifically get it and it's not just going to a warehouse where they distribute it, and not everybody that can drive. Some people can't drive, some people can't walk, some people can't get there. They are still, if the family remember them, they will still get it as well. So, yeah.
So Pam is on the line. Hi, Pam. Nice to see you. I was waiting to hear from Lycia, because she is the owner, founder of the SDA Elderly Referral Group. I don't know what happened to her. I've been waiting to see her. Could you
Okay.
see if she's in the waiting room?
I don't think so. I don't see her in the waiting room, but she can next time. Yeah, maybe. Let me see. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see her in the waiting room.
Okay, okay. So then
So-
the home cares that is going on inside, that we can get their different care agencies in Claremont. We have Home Well Care Services, and they send nurses aides to your home, and they're located at 1216 Bauman Street in Claremont 34711. What do they do? This is an agency offering non-medical in-home care. They help with daily living, companionship, etc. in Claremont and the surrounding communities in Lake County. They're in Leesburg. And then there's Lake Center Home Care. And Lake Center Home Care is located in, let's see where they're at. They're at 310 Market Street in Leesburg. And that's a skilled nursing home service. They provide private duty home care services, which is grooming, bathing, dressing, medication reminder, meal preparation, chore assistance, and companionship. And
Oh,
that
I
one
like
is
that
Lake
companionship
Center.
because some seniors get lonely. So I like that
Yes,
companionship.
yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then there's the AAA referral and home health.
Mhm.
No nursing home for you. Then stay independent in your home with a little help from AAA referral and home
Okay.
health.
All
And
right.
that one is 352-742-0034. They are a home health referral, and they're in Traveris at 1307 East Alfred Street in Traveris. What they do, one of the certified providers listed in Lake County for home health services. Why it's good? Because Traveris is fairly central in Lake County, so
Mhm.
might be conveniently good to have an option outside just to, just to help. Okay, their Comfort Keeper home care that is in Lady Lake. And then we have, and that in Lady Lake is at 785 Cole Road, 466, Lady Lakes. And what do they offer? In-home care services, non-medical, assisting seniors to stay at home with help for daily living and wellness. Why it's good? They get a strong review. And then we
Okay.
have Angel's Care Home Health Aid. They're located at 1635 East Highway 50 in Suite 101 in Claremont. Home
Okay.
health services, including nursing visits in Claremont, and they're located right here in Claremont, conveniently here. And it's called Angel Care Home, not Angel
Angel Care Home. So what we're gonna do
right,
is find some of those links and just put it inside our YouTube
right.
recording. Angel
So,
Care.
and
Yeah.
then what are we to check when we're picking an agency? Is it Medicare certified if you need skilled care or just non-medical home care? What services exactly these agencies are offering? If you're looking for nursing, therapy, aids, companion care, and also to find out if they are available to you 24/7, or do they have hours of support that you can call, and how they match caregivers or nurses to your need.
Mhm.
And always ask their rates and whether your insurance, Medicare or Medicaid, covers part of it. And then you can get a feedback from past clients that will give you a review help. And also coverage areas in Lake County. Lake County is huge. It's a long
It
county.
is. It
And
is.
some
Yeah.
agencies might focus just on their community, and
Right.
some will go
Certain. Yeah.
out.
Right.
Yes.
Because North Lake and South Lake they're so far apart.
Right.
You drive
Yes.
out of out of Lake County into Orange
Mhm,
County and then
mhm.
back into Lake County again. So
And
yeah. So
then we're back again to the main agency that I want to reintroduce, and it's the Department of Elder Affairs in the state of Florida. And that agency is a helpline for seniors. and they are able to, you can call and just talk. Again, that phone number is 1-800-963-5337. And they will give you a referral to the right
Okay.
services that you're looking for. There's a right at home care and assistance, and they serve as a lead agency for elder adult with case management and in-home services under the community care for the elderly. And this is in Lake County also. I know I'm talking about Lake County quite a bit. Orange County is saturated.
All right.
There's
I don't mean to cut you, but we had 7:15. So
okay.
what we're
The
gonna do
last
is,
one is
yeah.
Lifeline. And
Okay, yeah, that
Lifeline
one,
is to
yeah.
learn more about contact in Lake County, and that number is 440-354-2148, extension 207.
One
Helping
is,
Hands for Seniors, and
for
that
the
is
for the lifeline. What was the phone number again for the lifeline?
440-354-2148, extension 207.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So we'll post some of those main numbers inside the chat. We'll find them posted inside the chat on Zoom. And I mean, not on Zoom, but on YouTube that we're broadcasting live on. So then therefore the seniors can get some of these resources, because there is just so much resources that is out there. It's hard to just name all of them.
Okay.
But just the main one, we're gonna like the lifeline. I like the lifeline, and then the healthcare, and then the senior abuse hotline and things like that. A lot of those numbers, we're just going to post them inside the chat so people can actually click on them and then get the resource. And then of course we'll put our contact information there where they can contact us and reach out directly and ask questions.
Right.
Because there's just so much seniors out there, like you talked about the senior attorney that will help seniors and things like that. So we'll get those links and post them inside the chat, in order for senior to be able to have access to it. So but that comes to the end of our talk. So
next week, I will come with resources on food pantries, medical care, and just resources to help.
Right. That food pantry is gonna be good for the holiday. Maybe finding seniors that really need food or need a basket or something like that. I know a lot of churches in the area is collecting a lot of things like that. So maybe we might do something like that. But we come to the end of our thing, so we're just gonna let everyone open up their mic and they can say who they are and just introduce themselves and stuff like that, and just say a little bit about who they are. Last word. This is your last word. Cedric, you have a last word?
Yes. Yes. I would just like to say, very, very informational information out there that so many people need that don't know, and so grateful for Bill bringing this opportunity and having such knowledgeable people on here to actually share the wisdom that they have. And I look forward to coming. Well, I won't be able to be here next week because I have Bible study on Monday nights.
I won't be here next week either. I mean, I'm hoping to be in Houston Wednesday. So and then I won't come back until Monday night. So yeah. So but we'll be on the following week.
Okay. Is there?
But keep in mind, we record it so we can always share it back out with you.
Okay, because I would like that, because like I said, you being a realtor, I'm being a realtor too. I pass it on to other folks. Yeah. And so I just like to say I'm grateful and thank you for inviting me to such important word to hear tonight. And so I'm grateful and thank you all for being so pleasant to welcome me in.
Well, welcome. I appreciate you, Cedric. Keep sending those inspirational to me daily.
All right.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Pam. What's your last word? Your last word, girl.
My last word is grateful. And as we share information, as we provide people direction, just understand that there's a topic called gratefulness, and we need to make sure that in our gratefulness we share as we've been blessed.
Amen. I like that. Yes. Amen. Beverly, your last word?
Yeah, this is a wealth of information. I am educated this evening because I had no idea all these resources were out there.
Yeah, but that's why we want to bring these
Amen.
resources.
Yes.
I pick Miss Rose brain a lot, and I know she's got a wealth of information, and that's why the reason why I wanted to start this, because we have so much information to give. Where, like Cedric said, he did, you know, a lot of people need it, and he doesn't know that there was this much information out there, and there's a lot more.
Yes.
So, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to bring the word to people and bring the resources at a reasonable price, either at no cost, least amount of cost, or if not for free. You know, so we're here to do that and making sure that people are getting the things that they need, getting the resource that they need. Because even with me, I have a book full. I took the SRES. I have a book full of resources. That's why I said underneath this video, I'm going to post a lot of the resources out there so people have it where they can click on it and find the resource in the community that they need. So, Miss Rose, your last word. And then we'll end. Your last word.
Okay, my last word, me.
Mhm.
I'm a senior citizen, but I'm still styling. I wake up when I feel like it. No alarm, no boss, no fighting it. Coffee sipping, gospel playing. My knees crack loud, but I'm still praying. Got coupons in my Bible case and wisdom lines upon my face. But honey, don't get it twisted. See, these wrinkles earned a degree in me. I dance with no apologies to reggae soul and some R&B. At church I shout, then hit the floor just slower than I did before, but I'm still there. My mirror cheers me every day. Girl, you still slay in your own way. My grandkids laugh. You TikTok too, mommy? Yes, child, I tread at 766, really. I eat my cake and bless it twice. Counting calories? That's bad advice. I nap like a royalty, crown and all, then rise up like Lazarus, ready when you call. So don't you pity the silver queen. I've lived, I've loved, I've seen, I've been, and every ache, each laugh, each tear is proof my best life is right now. You hear?
You better
Amen.
send us that, Miss Rose. You better send us
Amen.
that one.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me. I pray blessings on you all and enjoy your senior life.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you my last word now. Okay, so thank you all for tuning in to Senior Living in Central Florida. No filter, no script, just honest, real talk. If today's conversation hit home, share it with a friend. Leave a comment and tell us what you think, because every voice matters. I'm Viv. Remember to stay golden, stay focused, and always keep it real. Until next time, Florida, keep telling it like it is. We'll see you
Amen.
next time on
See you next time.
No
Thank
Filter,
you.
No Script, just honest, real talk. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Cedric. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Hang on. Let's stop.